That's all fine and good, but what is an accident? Hi, everybody, and welcome to the Pre-Accident Podcast Safety Moment. I'm your host, Todd Conklin. I hope you're having a good day. It's a special safety moment. I am just getting ready to head out. In fact, I'm leaving today. While you're listening to this, I'm going away, far away, so far away. So far away, it takes 2 days to get there. But I wanted to share a quick safety moment with you. I just got back from the Velocity Conference, New York. A really interesting conference. Not really my gang, but I felt welcome and warm, and I was so proud to be a part of it. It's an entire conference on web reliability. In fact, the theme this year was on building resilient web structure. These are the guys who worry about whether the ATMs will work and whether you can order stuff off Etsy or wherever you order stuff. These are the guys who work with reliability every single day, and they work with it in kind of a different way. And one of the things that's interesting is I gave a workshop, and it was really fun. Lots of great people, super smart, super interesting, good looking. A lot of guys rocking some great beards. I mean, it was I was the oldest person there by at least 1 year. Let's go with that. These guys kind of take as a theme the fact that when you design a web page, you never blame the user for failure. I mean, the user's really triggering failure, but the user's not making failure. And it started kind of a nice discussion around, well, then what is failure? What's an accident? What's an event look like? Now, Eric Hollnagel says, an accident is the unexpected combination of normal performance variability. I like that definition a whole bunch because I like the fact that most of the events I see really are quite normal things that have come together in kind of an unusual way. But none of the things in and of themselves would have been indicative of a bad outcome. But the way they came together in usually a very complex system, many pieces tightly coupled, created an unwanted outcome or the potential for an unwanted outcome. But I was sitting on a couch with David Woods from Ohio State and Dr. Richard Cook, and we were talking about this notion of accidents. We're talking about a whole bunch of stuff, but we're talking about accidents. And David Woods said, the people don't normally get it wrong. They just stop intellectually at the problem, and the problem moves on without them. Let me say that again. The people don't normally get it wrong. They just kind of stop intellectually at the problem because it's a problem, so they're going to think their way out of it. And while they're stopping intellectually at the problem simply moves on. Now, for a safety moment, I think that's about as good as she gets. Because one of the challenges we want to build into our system is the availability of time. Time as a capacity to respond. One of the reasons people talk so much about stop work or pausing work or doing a take two is that it actually builds time into the system. Even NASA, when they bring a craft back to Earth, builds time into the system because if something's wrong, they can always do one more orbit, right? There's always time for one more orbit. That availability of time, that creation of time, that's a really important part of what we want to think about when we think about safety leadership, safety management, and really safety at the sharp end. People don't get it wrong. They just stop intellectually. They try to think their way out of the problem, and while they do that, the problem moves on without them. That's your safety moment for today. Think about this. This is really a good one. And special thanks to all the folks at Velocity. I had the best time with you guys. Unbelievably interesting group of people, and really an unbelievably smart group of people. So it was super fun. If you get a chance, check it on the web. I think a lot of the stuff's up there. If not, talk to people. Talk to your IT guys and see if they know about this notion of building resilient web structures, web systems, so that we have internet beyond our capabilities, the availability of time. That's your safety moment for today. I wish you the best of days. Have a great week. I'll be on a plane, but you'll be having fun. Until then, learn something new every day. Have a ton of fun. And for goodness sakes, be safe.